welcome back. As you can see, I'm back at the house, and we're going to be doing a little bit of a project today. I'm going to be making some little earrings in the shape of ghosts. Ooh! Like this. And we're going to be putting little eyeballs on them, and doing that, we're going to be melting little pearls and then setting them into silver hoops and then putting them on. And yeah, so we're going to be doing that today. Let's get started. Okay, so what we're going to be doing is we're going to be making these little shapes. Now I'm not going to use this one because that'd be cheating. What we are going to do is I'm going to actually do the shape with the wire. So let's do that. Now I am trying to get just about the same shape. So that's what we're going to use this little one for. I cut it so that it's easier to work with. Alright, so I put the pliers and twisted the metal around the pliers so that it's a circle. Squish it a little bit. I can still fit my plier in. So that's up once. Now we do the same thing downwards. To get that upper scoop. Up one more time, down one more time, and then the last one up. Now you can definitely smush these a little bit so that they're a little bit closer, a little more defined. And that's how I make spooky ghost feet. And now we cut it wherever we think the seam is going to be. So now I'm going to flatten out the seam so that they're flush. And then we're going to put on one of these hooks. And it's going to be a little dangly earring. We're also going to be putting in eyes and stuff, but this needs to come first so that it's actually inside the circles. I just don't want to forget that, or else I'll have to cut it and then redo it. And I don't want to do that. Now we're going to fire it. Alright, so now quickly clean it. So now we're going to work on the eyeballs. And that's going to be fairly simple, so I'm going to move that to the side. Now, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to designate a nice little spot for melting my silver. Okay, so I made 2 little divots. I'm gonna flux them so that they're a little bit better protected. And now you just melt them. I made the divots a little bit too low, so I had to move my balls because the divot was actually protecting them. So let's get these into the acid. Now let's make another 2. Sometimes they get stuck. There we go. Now let's make that second ghost. See, and I almost forgot to put the hook on. Now let's try to get those balls out. So now we're going to set up the eyes. So I made 4 of these little eye sockets. Okay, so I've got 4 eye sockets and 4 balls. This I'm still going to be using hard solder because I'm going to be resoldering these pieces to the actual ghosts, so I want it to be hard solder. just cleaning this ghost off. So now I'm just roughly measuring between the two sides of the ghost to know how much material I need. Alright, so I filed down and cleaned up the eyeballs and flattened them out a little bit. Now I'm going to solder them with medium solder. And there's the eyes. So now I'm going to clean up the sides so that they'll be nice and clean to solder to the actual ghosts. And then we're going to solder the eyes and the hooks to the ghost. And of course for this I'm using Easy. Ooh, this got some of the residual heat. Alright, so let's clean them up. Alright, well, that went very well. I'm very happy with how these came out. And without any type of problems. There was one little problem, but we'll get to that one. But I like my little ghost earrings. I think next time I won't actually solder the hook, because they I think they would be better if they were free flowing. At first I thought that they'd be better stationary, but I definitely think that they'd be better free-flowing. But there are my two little ghosts, and these are hoop earrings, so they'll go like that. And these came out fairly well. The one problem, and there is only one problem that I noticed, I think these hooks that I got are steel. And because of the fact that I left it in the pickle so long, it started turning a pinkish color. I think you probably noticed that one of the ghosts, the one that I left in there for a little bit, turned all pink. Now that's a coating, copper coating, I believe. The steel reacts with the acid, and it turns the pickle into a copper plate solution. So now anything I put into there, I'm gonna have to clean that out, but that's fine. I'm gonna have to clean that out and make a new batch, or else I'm just gonna keep copper coating all of my pieces, which I don't want to do, because who copper plates silver? Come on. But so other than that, and that was the only problem, these came out very nice. I hope that you enjoyed watching me make these. I know I enjoyed making them. I'm glad that I finally got a project out that didn't have any sort of problems. Now I am trying to figure out exactly what I'm going to be doing for next week, but if you guys leave a comment or questions, anything down in the comments, tell me what you think I should end up trying to do. I've got some stone, which I am planning on doing a little stone work. I've got this silver, not too much of it, but I've got this silver. So anything wire based. Now after this, I am probably going to be testing out some more of these to see and make sure whether or not these are silver, and then I'm gonna take them out of this bag and actually label them as silver. Now I do have a piece that I can actually flatten out a little bit and make into a wider plate, but we'll see if that's even silver on before we start doing anything with that stuff anymore, because that mystery stuff really really took me for a whirlwind with all that bolo tie nonsense. But I hope that you liked this video. If you did, leave a like, and if you really liked it, subscribe and press the bell so that you get notified whenever I make a video. I try to get all my videos out on Sunday, at some point on Sunday. I've been trying to keep it in the morning, but I've been getting pushed and pushed later and later sometimes. I mean, but if you hit that bell, you'll get notified when I do put out the video. Well, this is getting to be a very long video. I'm trying to cut them down to about 15 minutes, but the more talking, the less editing I can shorten up. So, thank you for watching, and have a wonderful evening.